know what I hate? I hear and see a lot of talk and videos on YouTube, even people in my normal life, and how they bash and talk about Atlanta and how they blame Atlanta for their shortcomings or their bad experiences. It's Dark Knight Radio. I'm Dark Knight. And my thing is this. It's the same people who come down here for All-Star Weekend when it happens. It's the same people want to come down here for a girls' week or weekend and want to come experience the nightlife and party life of Atlanta. But when you get bit by Atlanta, then you want to complain about how bad it is, how bad the dating world is, how everybody's a scammer. Why are you down here is my question to you. Why? Okay? Why are you... First of all, and here's the thing. Dating, if you know what I preach, dating is at an all-time low all around the world, especially in America, right? So what purpose do you have of coming down here and saying, if you're not from here, oh, get out while you can, it's Sodom and Gomorrah, ain't nothing good in Atlanta, it's one of the worst places ever, blah, 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 blah. Why are you down here then is my question. You come down here to get a better life. You come down here to date, to have fun. Wherever you from, Idaho, Oklahoma, whatever city you from that's not doing for you, you wanted an escape. You was bored and you came down here because you heard and you seen all the magic entities Atlanta had to offer. Now, Atlanta is not without blame. It's not above reproach. But if you from here, you stay here for 15, 20 years, you know the lingo. You know exactly what to get into, exactly what to not get into. And it's always the women who are saying this. I mean, you come down here, you go to the clubs, you go to the bars, you go to the Falcons and the Hawks and the Braves, and you think you know about Atlanta. Well, if you knew about Atlanta, you know that what we're living in right now is not the real Atlanta. This is gentrification. It's been whitewashed. It's been a sequel to Atlanta right now. 5 to 10 years ago, Atlanta wasn't like this. It wasn't. Right now, you experience somebody else's Atlanta, an agenda, if you will. But y'all seem to think that because Atlanta is so messed up because of the residents of Atlanta. No, Atlanta is a melting pot. 80 to 90% of the people who are here are not even from here. They're not. They come and reap the benefits and complain about how Atlanta really is. Well, if you stop coming down here, then maybe Atlanta won't be as bad. And them is facts, them hard facts. You know, if you come down here, right, and they say you date somebody and you don't hold yourself or them accountable, and you come down here and you go to the clubs, you meet guys, you allow guys to put stuff in your ear, and you play in this world. You like to dip your toe in. You know what I'm saying? You like to test, you like to taste. We all like to taste. We all like to get a feel for it. We like to partake in it. And then when it bites you, you want to come back and make a video and complain about it. But when you reaping the benefit and you having fun, there was no complaints to be found. But soon as something don't go your way, you want to get on YouTube or you want to spew to me how bad Atlanta really is. You know what I say? I say get out of here. I say get gone. Because it's not fair for somebody like me who's from... I'm Atlanta. And I still live in the inner city of Atlanta. So I've seen it all the past 10, 15 years or so. But my thing is this. I just want to know why you down, because Atlanta is number one. Atlanta is so bad, right? But it's number one for entrepreneurship amongst African American women and African American men. Right? So my thing is this. If you know better, then you do and maneuver better. When I was talking to a girl a minute ago, she was like, someone told her that if you hold yourself and people around you accountable, you wouldn't get into stuff. You would stay out of stuff. How about you try that? Like, for real, try that. Stop allowing people to do stuff to you. Start allowing situations to get out of hand. And then when stuff happens to you or your friends, you have one night where you get ran on, or you go to a club and something happens. Learn how to say no. You're grown people. If you're 25 and plus, you can make responsible decisions based off your mental capability. Stop doing that. When stuff don't go, we're going to blame the whole city. Don't come down here. Get out while you can. Atlanta's not a place to be. If you're about business, it's a place to be. That shows me you came down here just to party. You came down here just to partake. And then when stuff get wild, you want to run and say don't come to Atlanta. You want to say that using the club with no underwear and get dressed over your head in the bathroom. You want to say that then. You want to say that when nigga can put something in your ear and you be over his house at 4 a.m. and his girlfriend or wife walk in. You want to say that then, but you knew this going into it. Oh, I was drunk. I was this. He tricked me. We too old to be getting tricked. That's on you. You wanted to feel something. You wanted to do something. That serotonin, those chemical hormones, them chemicals start flowing, and you say, you know what? I can't say no. It feels too good. It seems too good. I'm not saying no. You made a adult judgment to do what you want to do, but don't blame anybody else. Blame you. And I hate when people don't take accountability and responsibility for their actions. They can tell you all the bad stuff that happened down here, but don't tell you what led up to it. What did you do? Now, I'm not going to lie. Every city has their own brand of mischievous characters. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's some scamming that goes on. But in what city does it not? Why did you leave your city? Why you leave your state? Why you leave your region? You're not going to say that. You're not going to say why you was in Atlanta in the first place. We ain't doing that, though. The only thing you can say is don't come to Atlanta. Why? Because it happened to me. Well, why was you down? What was you doing? Ain't nobody above reproach. Ain't nobody that innocent. You kidding me? Come on now, Pete. What we doing? It's a million videos on YouTube about how messed up Atlanta is. I say it's an agenda. It's always been an agenda. They don't bring up the past 10 to 30 years of Atlanta's history, which is another video. Good segue. You guys look out for that. But make sure you subscribe to the content. But I digress. I never hear men talking about Atlanta. I don't. Men who are not from, and I'm cool with some dudes who are not even from Atlanta. But you don't hear them complaining about certain stuff because, once again, it's not me being biased, it's me telling the truth. Men don't come down here to play or party most of the time. They come down here for business purposes. To start their own business. Atlanta's a place you come to work for your damn self. It's about business most of the time. If you can't speak that lingo, then you will have a problem. If you just want to come down here just to play, you ain't about nothing, then yeah, it will swallow you. You will want to get out. And I hear a lot of men come down here, they say, I started my own business. I can feed my family. I got my own this. I got my own that. I own this. I own that. I can name countless of people who own clubs or even women who own salons. Women who are about business. Own their own ice cream shops. That's what you come to Atlanta to do, on their own cleaning businesses. But it's the people, the select few who want to come down here and say, I want to go down there for All-Star Weekend. You get stranded down here because you didn't have a plan. You get stranded down here because you wanted to partake in the nightlife. But you didn't understand it before you got down here. If I plan to go somewhere that I wasn't privy to or I wasn't from, I'll do a little research. I'll do a little recon. Get a little intel. I was telling my sister the other day, not my real sister, but one of my coworkers, if I go anywhere outside the country, I got to know the lingo of that country. I got to know where not to go. And if I do go, I got to have something with me. If I do go, I got to know what certain words mean. Certain hand gestures. What to wear, what colors to wear. You know what I mean? What's the point of traveling and enjoying the experience if you're not gonna make it back? Do your research. Stop listening to people. And I hate people getting on spreading this propaganda about my city. Stop doing that. Take advantage for you. Learn how to say no. Learn how to say no. And this goes for men or women who complain about my city. Learn how to keep your stuff in your pants. Learn how to close your legs. I'm sorry. It's Dark Knight Radio. I'm Dark Knight. You guys be good. Be safe.